Hello everyone, welcome back to the Forge. Now today we're going to be taking a look at forging a 3D snowflake. I say forging, this is actually going to be some cutting. We're going to use the forge to heat it up and bend it to shape, but there's not really going to be much hammer work involved. This is a pretty straightforward, simple little project that's easy to reproduce, should sell well around the holiday season. Just a fun project overall. So what we're starting with here is a piece of 3/4 inch square stock. You can also do this with smaller square stock like 3/8. Just change the measurements up a little. The measurements that I'm using this video are for the 3/4 inch square stock. Alright, so we can lay our lines out that we'll be cutting on the bandsaw. You can also cut this with a handsaw or hacksaw as well, but I'll be using the bandsaw for all of this. So what we're going to be doing here is looking at making two marks, 1 3/4 inches long. So we're going to be making them down to right here. Alright. Use my little square here. Alright. We want these lines 1/4 inch apart. These don't have to be exact. Just get them as close as you can. Alright. Now that I got these two marked, we're going to come down here to the end, do the same thing down here. Alright, we want to measure in from this end 3/4 inch. Alright, I'm going to use our ruler here. The layout of these lines is important to the end result, so I'll put all these measurements and everything in the description. Alright, now what we're going to do is you're going to flip it around and we're going to turn it 9 degrees over. Now we're going to measure 1 3/4 inches from this end. Okay, and then 3/4 inch from this end. If you look here, you can see we got the short marks on this end. Now, we turn it over, we're going to have the long marks on this end, vice versa. I'm going to go ahead and get these marked, and I'll show you how the lines look shortly. Alright, got our lines, longer lines on this end, short lines there, short lines on this end, longer lines there. So you can kind of see how it looks there. I'm going to go over to the bandsaw, and I'm going to cut these out. If you notice, we have an overlap of our two sets of longer lines here. That'll give us a nice little center feature on this snowflake. So let's go ahead and get over there and get it cut, and then we'll get it tossed in the forge and bend it to shape. Alright, this is what we want here. Alright, let's get it tossed in the forge and bend it to shape. Alright, there you go. A 3D snowflake forged out of one piece of steel. It's a pretty cool little project. Like I said, the smaller ones, the 3/8 square stock, would probably make better ornaments, but this is actually not that heavy, so it would work well too on a bigger tree, of course, or something. But I appreciate you for checking this video out. With the subscribe button down below and notification bell to notify me of content as it posts. And like I said, I'll put the measurements and stuff in the description down below. And I'll see you soon. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.